Hey, everybody. I love being here for this announcement. And no, it's not going to be a LeBron James the decision. I'll get to it in just a minute or two. I got to tell you, I've been on here for 15 minutes. I'm reading all the messages on the chat line. You all freaking kill me. Unbelievable. Incredible. And I'm represented from around the world. Hello to Baki in Greece. Said someone chiming in from Australia. Got someone watching from Seoul, the Philippines. Love it. Got Patrick in New York. Got people all over the U.S. Got Amir in New York. I love this, man. Hello, how are you? You ready for a big announcement? Let me just give you a real quick summary of what I'm getting ready to announce here. 5 years ago, when I took a step into uncharted waters, I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do. That's right, 5 years ago, 2020. And so I started a podcast in October of that year, and I loved it, interviewing different celebrities. Charles Barkley was my first ever guest on my podcast, and we were able to get into some deep conversations. And then after about 2 years or so, I transitioned into live programming on YouTube and then Twitter, now X, about the Kings. And I was blown away at the response. And it grew and grew, and Rhino and Sactown joined me. And there were games, combined audience was more than 30,000. And it blew me away. It just blew me away. And this channel continues to grow. But I want this channel to go through the freaking roof. And this announcement that I'm going to make here in one moment is going to allow us to do that and a lot more. We're not going anywhere. We're only going to get bigger and better. We're going to be giving you all of the programming that you're used to right here on YouTube and X, but we're going to be adding something. And I first of all want to thank you, because you're the reason why I'm doing this. You're the reason that I'm doing this, plain and simple. 5 years ago, I left Sacramento, but Sacramento never left me. Guess what? I'm coming back. Afternoon host, Fox Sports Sacramento, 104.7 FM, 890 AM. I'm coming back. Afternoons, Monday through Friday, 3 to 6. This show, we're going to keep doing it. We're going to have all of the Kings post-game shows and other content. I'm pumped, all right? Remember those numbers. Fox Sports Sacramento, 104.7 FM, 890 AM. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock in the afternoon. You ready for that? You ready for an overdose of Grant Napier? Well, I hope so, because guess what? Grant's back in Sac. I can't freaking wait. The show is going to debut on September 2nd, the day after Labor Day. All right? You ready to roll? You going to be with me? September 2nd, 3 o'clock. I'm freaking pumped. I was approached about this 9 or 10 months ago, and I said no. Said I wasn't interested at the time. And then as the winter progressed and we moved in the spring, I thought more and more about it. And the reality is that there's nothing like the power of live radio. This is great. I love this format because you can just go on and on and on. But the power of live radio, I love it. I absolutely love it. I love the power of radio. So September 2nd, 3 o'clock. You know where I'll be now. Fox Sports, Sacramento. I will be in studio in Sactown. I cannot wait to walk into that studio on Ethan Way, turn my mic on, and start rolling. But there's one added benefit to this. And I'm very excited to announce my producer, on-air contributor, and my wingman will be none other than Ryan in Sactown.
Let's do it, buddy. Welcome back to Sacramento at a time this fan base could really use a voice in the afternoon that they trust and know. So happy for you, bud.
So you're looking at my producer. He's going to join me once in a while on the air because he's going to be my freaking wingman. I just thought that, this guy has grown so much over the last couple of years when he first reached out to me. And I've watched him on his channel and on my shows. And I just knew that he was ready for this next step because this is a big step for him. And this is a very important position. And I didn't even want anyone else. When I started to negotiate this multi-year deal with Fox Sports Radio Sacramento, I said, I got to have Ryan. He's got to be my man. I trust him. I know he's going to work his butt off. He wants to do it. He's excited. And he's very qualified. So, buddy, welcome aboard.
Grant, only place I would rather be than if you don't like that is with you, Fox Sports Radio Sac. Everybody, make sure you download the app. Go to your Apple store. Go to Google Play. Download the Fox Sports Sacramento app. But, Grant, let's do it. And what about this channel? What's that mean for post-game now?
It's going to be great. We're going to be doing so much content because this is perfect, all right? We get done at 6 o'clock. If a Kings game is on the East Coast at 4 o'clock, no problem. We get right into a post-game show about 30 minutes later. If it's 5 o'clock, you do the math. And when the Kings are in the Pacific time zone, games are going to end about 9:30, and we roll right into that with our post-game show. Jerry Reynolds will be a contributor and a couple of other wrinkles as well. So we are going to bring it every single freaking day. And I'm coming back to Sacramento, not because I have to, because I want to. And I'm coming back to win. You understand?
Damn right.
I'm coming back to win. I'm not coming back just to go on the radio and hear myself talk every day. I'm coming back to freaking win. All right? And you're going to help me get there. And it's going to start at 3 o'clock, September 2nd.
Grant, the beauty of all of this is the regulars that we recognize, the people that call in. They're as much a part of the show as we're going to be part of a show. They get to call in. We know it. This community is going to have a bigger chance to grow. To the new people that didn't get to listen to your show, they get to experience it now. And we're just going to take it to a next level. We're taking it over.
I'm so excited. And I can't wait to get to Sacramento, which will be in the very short term. And I've got a lot of nice things planned for the first couple of shows with big-time guests. And so we're rolling right along. Okay, there you have it. Fox Sports Sacramento. Fox Sports Sacramento coming at you full steam, 3 o'clock, September 2nd. And I want to thank all of you because the reality is you changed my mind about this. I kept on getting messages. Grant, we want you back in Sac. Grant, we want you back. We miss you. Blah, blah, blah. And I'm not patting myself on the back. I'm just letting you know you're the reason why I said, this is what I need. This is what I want. I want a challenge right now. I want to take the new kid on the block, which is Fox Sports Radio Sacramento, and I want to put them at the top of the mountain. I want to take it. What a challenge that is for me.
Absolutely.
But I would also tell you in 1995, when I broke onto the scene after a short stint at a radio station in Old Sacramento, also called KSAC, I moved to a big station. And I'll never forget sitting in the office of the general manager. I think his last name was Chuck Goldstein or Goldmark. Chuck, forgive me if you're still with us. And I was in there with Tim Roy because I started doing the show with Tim Roy. And then Jack Youngblood was also part of our show. And I'll never forget this. we started negotiating a deal, and he said, whoa, whoa, whoa. He goes, no one even knows we're on the state. We don't, our ratings are down at the bottom. And we made them put bonuses in. I said, no, I'm not doing this unless we get bonuses. He goes, I'll give you I go, we'll be number one in 6 months. He laughed. He goes, yeah, I'll be more than happy to put that bonus in, and I'll be more than happy to pay you. And in 6 months, we were number one men, 25 to 54. And I'm coming back. Here we are. I mean, think about that. That was 1995. 1995. And here we are, 30 years later, embarking on a new chapter. We're 30 years, yeah, right? 30 years later.
Years, yep. 30 years on the dot.
It's freaking unbelievable. Unbelievable. And I'm so pumped for September 2nd at 3:00 in the afternoon. And I'm very happy that you joined me here for this announcement. And I'm ready to roll.
Great. We're going to hit the ground running. We're going to have college football week 1, NFL week 1. Kings are going to be getting ready to go to camp.
Yep.
It's going to be go time. 3:00.
Go time.
September 2nd.
It's now go time for you. If you all want to get in on the program, we'll take calls. I've got no problem for that. I'm very happy. And I also want to just say thank you so much to all of my sponsors on this show that have gotten it to this level. And we're going to now take off and we're going to a different level. I mean, New Works Plumbing's been with me from day one. They're awesome. You call the number on your screen. You got the website or newworksplumbing.com, NEWWRXplumbing.com. When I first began my podcast in October of 2020, they were the very first to step up and say, what can we do for you? What can we do? We know that you were wrong. We want to make it right. We want to help you. And they've been with me every day for 5 years. They're available around the clock 24/7. I've become very good friends with their owner, who, by the way, didn't like me at first, and he made that very clear. But he was able to look full steam ahead and do what was right. And I will never, ever, ever forget the loyalty from New Works Plumbing. Never. Loyalty is so important to me. And they've been with me every single step of the way. And I'm going to mention some other sponsors before we get to a phone call, Rhino. And a guy that's been with me, well, I've known Brian Bennett for a long time. And when I was doing my charity golf tournament, Brian was always the first to say, what can I do? And Brian used to come out to the golf course and cook the most amazing sliders. The cheeseburgers he made were a favorite among so many. And whether you're talking about Sacramento, Roseville, or the West Side Grill in Rockland, Bennett's is awesome. And that's going to be probably my second stop after I come into Sacramento. I will be at all 3 locations on a fairly regular basis. I hope to see you there. Prime Seafood and Steaks. And don't forget their Taste of Summer menu, which they have right now. But again, I talk about loyalty. Brian Bennett is also at the top of the list. Bennett'sRestaurants.com, everybody, to make a reservation. Bennett'sRestaurants.com.
So, you know, on
what's that, buddy?
I was going to say, you know, on the 2nd, I'm going to be in your ear saying your 2nd, 4th, 6th, 8th stops when you're back in Sacramento. You do double days there.
Yeah. Let's get to some phone calls. Let's hear what the audience has to say.
Let's do it. We kick it off with Dennis. What's up, Dennis?
Yo. Wow. Big news. I was blown away, Grant. I'm so happy you're back and you're bringing Rhino along. Oh, I love you guys both so much. I love the platform you guys have, the relationship you have with all of us. It's amazing. And this is what we needed. This is what we've been crying for. We've been preaching for I don't know how long. Grant, come back. Grant, come back. And for you to stay your ground and say, I can't come back unless I have my main man Rhino with me, shows what kind of character you have, my friend. And that's why we love you. And thank you for coming back.
Dennis, thank you, man. You're at the top of our list for our favorite viewers, and we've gotten into it. And you're a real sport, man. And I appreciate the heck out of you. And I can't wait for you to join us. on the radio and here on a regular basis. Thank you very much.
I'll be your number one fan supporting you guys. Don't worry.
Thank you,
You're the
buddy.
man, Dennis.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you. And listen, I got to say thank you to Marcos Bertano, the Sacramento Bee, who just dropped a big column on me that was just released moments ago. I haven't even read it, but I thank him for what he's done. And listen, he's been very objective, and we've gone back and forth over my tenure in Sacramento, and he's gone at me a couple of times in his column, and I'm like, you know what? I have a lot of respect for that man. You know, we were able to maintain a professional relationship and a friendship now. You know, we text each other once in a while. But I mean, and if I do something wrong, he's going to criticize me. And I appreciate that. You know, he doesn't let our long-term friendship, professional and personal, to affect his objectivity. And I've always tried to do the same thing. And people always go, oh, you don't like that person. I have never once made a comment over the air because of my like or dislike for an individual. You can't do that. You just can't. And I've always prided myself when I criticize an individual, it's because I feel they deserve it. It's not because I don't like them. Listen, we all like and dislike people. I mean, we're humans. You can't do this business if you're going to go, well, I'm only going to prop up my friends and I'm going to criticize the people I don't like. You can't do that. I mean, it's just wrong.
Spot on. He asked the hard questions, and there's some respect in that. Certainly, as you laid out. For those asking, 104.7 FM, 890 AM, Fox Sports Radio, Sacramento. Seeing that in the chat. So make sure you save that information. We go to our guy in San Diego, Rich.
Yeah. What's up, Rich? You can't do that. I mean, it's just wrong.
Hey, Rich, can you turn down your TV? He asked the hard question.
Rich, we got too much feedback.
Certainly, as you laid out.
All right.
We'll come back to Rich.
We'll come back to Rich. When we get back to you, you can't have the volume in the background. There's too much feedback. All right.
Kazzy, what's up today?
I literally called this. You know what? Actually, Grant, I'm going to be honest with you. What gave it away was when on a stream you said, oh, I have to make sure that's legal for me to like announce this now or later. Because it's like I just used like deep critical thing. I was like, okay, well, it's a legal thing. Well, then I was like, okay, he's definitely merging with some sort of like news radio show. And, it's crazy. So how are the games going to go now? Like, how is all of that going to go?
Okay, well, we will do all the post-game shows, and Rhino and I are going to put our heads together because Ryan used to do pregame, which we're not going to be able to do anymore. But I think we're going to be able to do a lot of halftime shows. And again, we are going to sit down now and really put our heads together before the basketball season starts and figure out what's the best format for everybody. Our sponsors, you, us. There's got to be a commute time upon leaving the radio station. So all the post-game shows 100%. Okay, just like before. And I think we're going to be able to do quite a few halftime shows. I mean, I'm done at 6 o'clock. Rhino's done at 6. For all the West Coast games that start at 7 or 7:30, doing halftime is not going to be a problem.
Yeah, the only issue, Kazzy, we might run into is an early game on the East Coast for the Kings for post game. But outside of that, we are going to be here and bringing you just as good, if not better, of a show.
The other issue is if Rhino goes to the games on occasion, that would, I'll do the halftime show solo, or it's not a problem. We're going to figure it out. Here's the one thing I really wanted to get across to you.
Yeah.
This new endeavor of mine is not going to affect this channel in any way, shape, or form other than make it better and draw more people to it. Because when I'm on the radio, and a lot of people still don't even know I'm doing this with Rhino, I still get messages every day. Oh man, I'm so happy I found you. I didn't know you were doing this. Well, we're gonna have a domino effect here, both ways. I've already told you all I'm going on Fox Sports Radio Sacramento, and you're like pumped, and you're going to be joining me at 3 o'clock on September 2nd, and we're going to bring in other people that don't even know that I'm here doing this, and they're going to come back to this channel. So it's going to be great. It's a win-win.
Grant, I thought you hated California. Come on. Like, nah, I guess you really do love California, because I'll tell you one thing. California is my state, bro. I don't care how expensive the state gets. It's my favorite state, and nobody can change my mind, bro.
Well, the other great news about this is when I'm not in Sacramento. I'm going to be able to do the radio show remotely, but I'm going to be in Sacramento a lot. I'm looking forward to it. But when I'm not, nothing's going to change. Nothing's going to change at all. I've been very open about this. I've done this show literally all over the world. I've done this show in Asia. I've done this show in Europe. I've done this show, obviously, in Florida. I've done this show at my brother's house in Tennessee. No one knows. Listen, I don't care where I am in the world. Okay. I've got this right here, and I'm watching games all the time. And it's also amazing, technologically speaking. Like when I go to Thailand, I'm blown away. They have the NFL on over there on TV. They have the NFL on TV. They've got the NBA on TV there. Europe, the same thing. I mean, Baki, he's got the league pass. He's staying up to 5, 6 in the morning watching NBA, 7 in the morning. How many times has Baki come on with us, Rhino, where he's got his daughter on his lap she's getting ready to go to school? It's unbelievable how much basketball he watches.
Yep. Wait, so Grant, are you actually moving back to California? You're just doing your show from Florida?
I haven't made a final determination yet whether I'm going to move back full time or go back and forth. But here's what I do know. And I said this at the beginning, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. Sacramento will be a part of me. All right. It will be part of me, not a part. Sacramento will be part of me until I take my last breath. Like when I'm out now, if I meet somebody that doesn't know who I am or my background, and they ask me where I'm from, I say Sacramento. I don't say New York. Sacramento is so special to me. The bond that I have with the folks there, that's never going to change. And so, I don't want to get caught up in like where I'm going to live and where. All I'm going to tell you is I'm coming full steam ahead on September 2nd, 5 days a week with a multi-year deal.
Hey, well, I'll be listening on and take care.
Appreciate you guys.
Appreciate it.
Good stuff. Yeah, Grant, there's so much that we can possibly do with the post game. Maybe I'll be doing post games from Golden One
exactly
with different access. Right. So
that's exactly right. And you're in the press room getting sound, or in the locker room after the game getting sound bites. So there's we have a great opportunity here to make this channel bigger, better, and that's what we're going to do.
Amen. Let's see if Rich got it figured out. I bet he did. He's a smart guy. Rich, what's up?
Hey, are you there?
Yes, Rich. How are you?
Gotcha.
Hey, what good news, huh?
How are you, man?
I'm doing great.
Hey, Rich. Let me first of all ask you, how's your health? Are you all good? You're ready? Is that in your rear view mirror?
It's in my rear view mirror, man. I just got back from 3 weeks in Spain.
Wow, I'm so happy for you. All right, so before we get on to what you want to say, what's your favorite place to go in Spain?
San Sebastian.
Oh, okay.
San Sebastian was our first week there. Guess who we saw in San Sebastian? Let me ask both of you to take a guess. One of the famous artists in all the United States performed our second day in San Sebastian.
Oh boy, I couldn't even guess. You're just going to have to save us some time and tell us.
Hey, Ryan, you want to take a guess? He's a little older than me, not much though. And he was born in the USA.
Oh, Bruce Springsteen.
You got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Congratulations.
The boss.
He played till 1 a.m. in the morning in a huge stadium in San Sebastian.
Oh, well, good for you.
Unbelievable.
So, Rich, 3 o'clock, September 2nd, what are you going to be doing?
I'm going to be listening to you.
I love you, Rich.
I got you on my I just put you in my my calendar already, man.
That's a busy calendar. That's a busy calendar.
I appreciate the heck out of you, my friend. And I just want to say thank you for your loyalty and your support over the last several years. It means a lot to me, and we're all grateful that you've gotten past your health issue with prostate cancer.
Yeah.
So all right. So where's the wife taking you next?
Well, she's going on a girls' trip actually in October to Italy, and I'm heading up to Sacramento at the beginning of October to see my two granddaughters play in Beetlejuice, a play in Rockland.
Nice.
Well,
and
good for
I'm
you.
gonna take all of my family to guess where afterwards. It's a matinee show on October 2nd. Guess where we're going to go to dinner?
Bennett's.
Yes.
Hey,
of course.
Hello.
course.
Rich, we're going to roll to some other callers. Thank
Okay.
you so much. Appreciate
Thanks,
the heck
Rich.
out of you.
Okay, congratulations to you both.
Thank you, bud.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Screw KHTK. Payback time. Grant will be number 1 in 3 months.
Here I come, boys and girls. September 2nd, 3 o'clock. Fox Sports Radio, Sacramento.
Incoming. Coming hotter than ever. Let's kick it to...
It's funny. Mars says, what's the major announcement? I guess he doesn't see the graphic on the screen.
Well, maybe Mars is doing something. He's listening, and maybe he just joined. You never know. Let's
Chad
see.
wants to know what streaming apps will be able to find the station. Any plans yet? Yes. Chad, give us a chance to get, take our seatbelts off, and everything is going to be put out there for you and everyone else so that you can listen to the show no matter where you are.
Yep, 100%. First thing I would say is download the Fox Sports Sacramento app. Download that, and then you'll get further information, as Grant said. Available in the Apple Store and Google Play. Clark, thanks for taking the time to call in today. Clark, you there? No Clark. We'll put him back in the hole. We'll see if he can come back on. John, what's up?
What the hell are you going to Clark for? Superman's right here, bro.
What's up, buddy? How are you?
Grant, I love you so much, man. I'm so glad you're coming back to do this. This is such a great announcement. And I've been waiting for this as long as you have. So this, I can't, there's not enough words for me to say, because I'm sure you're going to have so many people that want to come on board and congratulate you and be happy for you and proud of you. And I'm happy for you. Pride is one thing, but happiness, man, I am so glad that you're back, Grant and Ryan. And you guys, look, I got the barbecue going, a bunch of asparagus. I want to show you that I got a huge freaking tri-tip going. You see the size of this baby?
Oh my
That
God.
thing's like 2 feet long. I'm going to cook you guys dinner one of these days. We don't have to,
man. We got to get you a cooking show.
if you don't like that, you don't like tri-tip. I mean, come on now. We can do it. Pretty sure we can do it.
We
John,
might have
Dennis,
some time
love it.
spots available. All right, John, enjoy. Thank you. Thank you for
John.
being a part of this. We really appreciate you.
I'm going to keep cooking this thing, and I might call back if I feel compelled. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Grant. Thank you, Ryan. And listen, I need to say something about Ryan. He was a great host when he took me to a a Stockton Kings game a year and a half ago, and he was the greatest host, and for him to take me on that ride was fantastic. And when Ryan talks about those things about the Stockton Kings, he's not lying. He's telling you the truth every freaking time. Every time. That's why I rip my freaking sleeves off to my freaking neck, man. Most of my shirts don't even have sleeves anymore because of you, Grant.
I love you, John. I'll talk to you soon,
Hey,
buddy.
Grant, we're in it together. We're in it together, man. Keep up the great work.
You know what's funny? More people recognize John than me. They're like, "Hey, John Finch."
Oh, John's big time. Absolutely. John's
He is.
big time.
He is. John Galt. Let's get to that, Grant.
Love it.
John's been riding with you since 1995. Listen to all of your independent streams podcasts after you were canceled in 2020. Grant is the GOAT.
Thank you. So there's a lot of people that have joined us late. So let me just quickly recap for those of you that could not join us right at 5 o'clock. Starting September 2nd, 3 to 6, every weekday afternoon, I will be on Fox Sports Radio Sacramento. All right. 104.7 FM, 890 AM. Rhino's going to be my producer, on-air contributor. He's going to be my wingman. We're still going to do everything here on this channel. We're going to grow. We're going to get bigger. We're going to have more subscribers. We're going to go through the freaking roof on both the radio and here. And it all starts September 2nd at 3 in the afternoon on Fox Sports Radio Sacramento. It will be a dandy. By the way, I want to let you know that since announcing this, I've received so many messages from members of the Sacramento media that are thanking me and congratulating me. And that means the world to me, because there are so many people that are colleagues of ours that have supported me both publicly and privately. And to all of those people, thank you very much. It means the world to me.
Amen. Patrick, all the way from Long Island. Good evening,
Yes.
Patrick.
Thank you, Patrick.
How's it going, guys?
Your support.
Oh, thank you. And I'll keep it brief, but I'm so proud of the both of you. And Grant, I discovered you when you were subbing for Jim Rome for all those years. And I feel like it's a new habit I'll be getting back into. And Ryan, you can finally educate me about Mountain West. You can tell me where it is. I'll be psyched about that. So,
do that,
guys. I am thrilled and excited. Thank you so much for like the last few years, and I'll be looking forward to your new show next month. I'm pumped like you guys are. Have a good night, guys.
Hey, Patrick, thank you for your support, buddy.
Yep. And we're not going anywhere. We are still going to be pumping out the post games right here on If You Don't Like That, bigger and better than ever. Probably, Grant, as you said, we'll get to some halftimes as well.
All right. So I have a question to Oscar, who called in sick today because he didn't want to miss the announcement live. And I told Oscar that if this wasn't big enough news for him, in other words, if he felt that he wasted a sick day, that I would buy him lunch at Bennett's. But I also said I don't think that's going to happen. So Oscar, and I said we have to go on the honor system here, Oscar. Are you glad that you were home to watch this live?
I saw somebody that canceled their wedding anniversary dinner for this.
Oh, no. See, you can't do that to me. You cannot do that to me. Do you know how many times I have, and I mean this, that I this is not an exaggeration. Do you know how many relationships I have disrupted over the years? Because I have met people when I'm out and about, and then their significant other comes up to me and says, you know, my husband loves you, but I don't, because you know what? He's addicted to you and he listens to you all the time. And he'd rather listen to you than have sex with me. That happened once at the grocery store. And I'm just like, oh, I'm really sorry about that. Like, literally, that's what she said to me.
You're lucky she didn't tackle you. Oh, that's Napier. Coming at you. I do have to say some of the guesses, too, have been so good. Grant calling Little League World Series. That's pretty good. So good job by everybody here in the community, for sure. Let's go to our Sac State guy, football player, past, Dorian.
Dorian, how are you, buddy?
Hey, guys. I just want to call in real fast and say congratulations. I was just talking to my girlfriend about this. Actually, I called my girlfriend, Grant, and just let her know that you're coming back. And like time, right? Like time, we have this concept of time, how something, bad can happen to you. And then it just takes a matter of time before something, reoccurs. And now we have this like amazing celebration of you coming back and coming back to Sacramento after all these years. 5 years isn't a long time, but it kind of is a long time. And I'm just so proud of you, Grant. And, I've been a Kings fan my whole life. And especially for you too, Ryan, like, you said you've been wanting to make this a career and, show after show, season after season. And I'm just glad that you two are doing this, and just so much congratulations. We're all happy for you, man. And just really, really cool. Like, I'm a diehard Kings fan, and whenever I think about the Sacramento Kings, I think about, you, Grant, you, Jerry. Jerry's not on, but Jerry and like the old Kings, Weber, Bobby, everybody else. But this is a really amazing moment, Grant, and I'm so happy for you. So happy for you, Rhino. And it's just, all the work that you have done with all these shows, with your Kings Court, Ryan, with the Listen App shows, with YouTube, with your Grant rant, with, it's a matter of time before. What I'm trying to say is, anybody in the chat, if you want to quit, if you just don't know when it's going to happen, just keep going, man. Because like at the end of the day, you don't want to have any regrets. And I'm just so happy for you guys. And if you're in the chat, keep going, keep working. And I hope one day you're all successful. So I'm really appreciate it. I'm super happy for you guys, and I can't wait for September 2nd. I'll be online listening, man. 3 to 6 p.m.
Dorian, I appreciate the heck out of you. You know that.
Of course.
And I can't thank you enough for your support, my friend. Thank you very much.
Same to you guys, man. We're here to support you, and go Kings. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Keep doing this thing. Keep doing amazing work.
You're the best, Dorian. Thank you. Really cool stuff.
What a great show. I'm so pumped for this. And wow, before you know it, it's going to be 3:00 on September 2nd, and Rhino will be in studio with me, and he'll be producing my show and running everything as my wingman. And it's just going to be freaking awesome. The first week of the NFL season. Okay.
First week.
We're coming in right after Labor Day, man. Right after Labor Day.
Coming in hot. Clark, we're going to come back to you. What's going on, Clark? Clark, you got to pull the car over. We can't go to you while you're driving, Clark.
What's a golf cart?
Oh, it's a golf cart. Okay.
Yeah.
I missed that. All right, let's go back to him. Clark,
Is that
you there?
golf cart?
No, that's
maybe
a
not.
Tesla. That's
sorry.
A Tesla.
You know, at first you got a better view than I do. All right. No, it's not a golf cart. What's up, buddy? I don't think it's going to work.
Yeah, it's not working. Clark, check the volume, the mute button. It might be red. If it is, just unclick that. We'll try you one more time. BJ.
Hey, what's up, guys? Can you hear me?
How are you, buddy?
I'm doing really good, Mr. Napier. I'm so excited for you, and especially excited for your sidekick. It's something that I was really hoping and wishing for, that you would come back and that you would actually parlay that and somehow get Rhino involved. So it really says a lot about you. And when I first started listening to you, the redheaded stepchild of Sactown in like 90, I moved to Sacramento in like 88, 89, and I started listening to you probably about 89 or 90, I believe, like on news stations and on the radio. And you made it into a hobby and made it fun for me to call not only you sports stations, but I call a bunch of other political stations. And I really got to a liking to you, Mr. Napier. I really respect you, and I think it's your determination and your soul. And it's what really drives me why I love basketball so much, that you can measure height and you can measure speed, and you can measure distance and jumping ability, but what you can't measure is the intangibles, and it's your heart and how somebody approaches their life and everyday things. And I think both of you represent what intangibles mean. That when something needs to be done, it can be done, and it's the things that aren't going to show up in the box scores, but directly hit the box score in the end. And I think you guys are major winners, and I'm so excited because now I get to call the radio again. I haven't called the radio since you got booted, so now I get to do my old hobby, and I'm looking forward to September 2nd. I love you guys. Love you guys a lot.
We appreciate you. You know that. Thanks, buddy. You have a good one. Take care.
Take care.
Best. Great stuff.
I love it.
Love it. We are going to kick it to J Cal. You got the ball, J Cal.
Hey, what's up, guys? Hey, Grant.
Hey there.
I just saw the news, and I'm very, very, very excited for you. And
Thank
for
you very
too,
much.
I know.
Thank you.
I've said it before, Grant, too. I said it before that I started listening to you when I was in kindergarten, when my dad used to pick me up from elementary school, and we were listening to you on the way home. And now 30-something years later, I have my own kid, and I could do the same with him. So I can't wait, man. I'm excited for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. Really. Love all the calls, man. It's freaking awesome.
Pretty cool. 30 years. Heck of a story. Starting off in Old Sac. Not much real estate to broadcast down there in Old Sac, Napes.
Wow. I mean, you know, when I came to Sacramento, Rhino, in 1987, I used to go out. I became pretty good friends with Walt Gray.
Mm-hmm.
And I would go out with Walt sometimes after he got off the air Walt was the former sports director at KCRA and now at News 10. And nobody would ever recognize me. Nobody. And I was on the news doing the sports Monday through Friday, 5 nights a week. But nobody watched Channel 31 unless you were watching reruns of I Love Lucy or The Three Stooges. And then less than a year after I was there, we won the rights for the Kings games, and Elliot Trushinsky, the general manager who was instrumental in me beginning my NBA broadcasting career, said, "Hey, have you ever done basketball before?" I said, "Yeah, since I was in 3rd or 4th grade." He said, "No, this is serious." I go, "I am being serious."
Yeah.
I used to play basketball on the school ground and announce the game at the same time. I said, "I've done high school basketball. I've announced college basketball. Yeah, I can announce basketball." And I joked to him, I go, "I could announce your 2 dogs running across your front lawn." I said, "Yes." And he said, "Well, we're trying to get the Kings contract. And if we do, I'm going to pitch you to the Kings." And I tell this story all the time, Rhino.
Yeah.
About 3 months earlier, over the holidays, a handwritten note went from me to Joe Axelson, who at the time was the general manager of the Kings. And I'm paraphrasing, but I said, "Joe, my name is Grant Napier. I'm the sports director at Channel 31. I'm new in town. I came from covering the University of Illinois basketball team. That was when they were a powerhouse, top 10. Lou Henson was the coach. Bobby Knight was at Indiana. Bill Frieder was at Michigan." And I said, "I just want to thank you because your staff and Julie Fye, who was the media relations director, has treated me like a king." I said, "No pun intended. And it really means the world to me because I'm new here." And I said, at the end of my letter that I wrote, handwritten, I said, "Joe, I hope the people of Sacramento realize how lucky they are to have this team here. Sincerely, Grant Napier." And when Channel 31 won the rights, Elliot, after our initial conversation, said, "Hey, I want you to come to my office when you get a chance." I said, "Sure." And I walked into Elliot's office and he said, "I'm blown away, but the Kings love you." I'm like, "The Kings love me?
Yeah.
No one's watches Channel 31. Well, he said, "You're the new TV announcer for the Sacramento Kings." And you know what, Rhino? To this day, and I really mean this, I believe that that letter was instrumental in me becoming the play-by-play announcer for the Sacramento Kings in 1988, because Tom Curran, who had been at Channel 13 as the sports director, which was a station that people watched, not as much as KCRA. KCRA was like the major leagues, and this is no disrespect to the other TV stations if you weren't here in this era, and I don't mean this as a slight if you're currently working at any of these other stations. KCRA was in the major leagues. They were one of the top NBC affiliates in America.
Yeah.
Or matter of fact, they may even been number 1, but they had Stan Atkinson, they had Margaret Pelly, they had, Shelley Monahan doing the weather, they had Creighton Sanders, they had Bob Hogue, and then Walt Gray and Christine Hansen. Like, they were everywhere. I mean, they were everywhere. KCRA was the king, but then you had 40, you had 13, you had 10, and then you had little old Channel 31. Nobody was watching Channel 31 back then. And I truly believe that writing that letter was the reason why we got approved as me as the announcer.
Sometimes it's the little things, and I nothing compared to that, but you've paid that forward to so many others in certain ways that have shot you an email, asked for advice on listening to what they're doing, and it's one of the ways that we got together. So I love that about you, and I love that you got to have that experience. You were probably knocked off your feet when they said that. Did you almost fall?
I didn't know how to feel. I was numb. I mean, I really mean that. And I was so excited to call my dad, which I did immediately after. I went to our trailer. We were working in a trailer and I called my dad because, there were no cell phones back then.
Yeah. And
I said, "Dad, you're talking to the new television voice of the Sacramento Kings." And my dad and we broke down on the phone together because you got to remember, I mean, my dad started taking me to games when I was 3 years old. And, you know, he's the reason why I have my love for sports. And he's the reason why I have the background that I have in sports. I mean, and I'm not exaggerating when I say this. I was blessed as a kid to be at thousands, not hundreds, thousands of sporting events, both professional and college. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I was at Yankee Stadium or Shea Stadium or Madison Square Garden or local colleges watching college basketball games, and his alma mater, which was a 4-hour drive upstate to Schenectady and Union College. It's in the thousands.
And you weren't running around in the kids section. You weren't running around on the grass. You were watching football. You were watching basketball. You were taking in the grades. It's incredible.
Incredible. I mean,
cool.
Rhino, it was at the time, you know, because I'm literally not even in first grade yet. You don't realize how lucky you are to be at an NFL game every Sunday.
Sure.
And it didn't really strike me as how fortunate I was. And I really mean this, until I got into junior high and high school, when my friends kept on saying, "Oh, I can't believe you go to all the games. You're so lucky," and blah, blah, blah. That's when it started resonating with me.
Yeah. It's excellent point. Excellent. Baki, thanks for waiting.
Oh, guys, so excited. And I will say like this. Everybody in the States knows that. Everybody in Serbia knows it, because out of the USA, Serbia is the next king's home, more than all other countries. So I want to say it now. So hear me well, Greece, and all the gods from the Olympus. If you don't like that, you don't like NBA basketball at all. Okay. I will not take a lot of time. I just want to say tons of congrats, Grant. I'm so happy for you. True Sacramento town will be proud. And of course, congrats, Rhino. But also I want to congratulate to all the people of Sacramento, because you will now be able to drive your car and listen to the heart and soul of the Kings basketball. The last thing for me is I want to say one thing is watching the game live in the arena or on TV, but having the best people on the right place, that is living the King's life in true colors.
Baki, appreciate you. You know that. I hope you're having a great time in Greece, and can't wait to continue our conversations on a fairly regular basis like we have for the last couple of years.
I love you guys. And of course, can't wait the regular season to begin. I'm always off. This is the only thing I want to watch, something like this, something special. So I'm going to back to the sea. So see you around.
Appreciate it, Rhino.
Thanks, Baki.
Again, if you're joining us late, and I'm looking at our numbers and we keep getting more and more and more people, I announced at the top of this show that I'm coming back to Sacramento on Fox Sports Radio Sacramento, 104.7 FM and 890 AM, 3 to 6, weekday afternoons, beginning September 2nd. There it is, 104.7 FM, 890 AM, every afternoon, 3 to 6 p.m., Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. Yes, I'm back. And Rhino is coming with me as my producer, on-air contributor, and wingman.
Ready to run through a wall with you, buddy, just like we did with this channel. It's so funny to think about. It was an occasional post game. Well, maybe we'll do a post game, right, Grant? And then it turned into, okay, let's maybe try to do a couple a week. And then it's every post game. And it's just been a pleasure. Can't wait to be with you on this next journey.
Question, does this mean Sean Salisbury and Grant will still be doing their NFL show during this season? Yes, we will. So don't worry about it. We're all good.
Let's go to Mars. Thanks for calling tonight, Mars.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, we got you.
Yeah, I just want to say, are you guys gonna be talking college football some days, or is it just
Yes.
gonna be strictly Kings
No.
basketball?
I'll be talking college football, particularly with Sean Salisbury. when he comes on, because Sean, obviously former quarterback at USC, and we love talking college football. I love talking college football. Unfortunately, Sacramento's not a big college football town. I very rarely get calls on college football, but here's the deal. If you call up and ask me questions about college football, I'll talk about it. I follow what my audience wants. That's how I've always done my radio show. I have a couple of topics in my head when I'm driving to work, but sometimes the show goes in a completely different direction based on one phone call. And so it's up to my audience to determine what content they want, and that will happen based on their phone calls.
Okay, one last question. Rhino, I'm excited for you, and Grant, who's your favorite this year in college football?
That's a great question. The usuals. Who do I think is going to win the national championship? Not Ohio State, not Michigan. You know, the Big Ten the last 2 years has been there, so I'm going to go SEC. Who do you think is the best team in the SEC this year? Let me ask you that.
I'm not a big SEC guy, but last year I did go to a Clemson game. So this year Clemson has a lot of hype. So
Yeah, but Clemson's in the ACC.
Yeah, ACC, but SEC. Just based off the rap.
Georgia's always up there. I don't think
Georgia,
Alabama losing Jalen Milroe and a couple of their other skilled people, I think they're going to drop down a little bit. Georgia's always there. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Yeah,
it's going to be
I'm
awesome.
excited. I want
Texas is going to be right there. I think Texas is going to be right there when we get to January, playing for the national championship.
That's the preseason storyline. It's Arch Manning. That is what it's headed towards. So we'll see.
Yep. Thank you for the call. Appreciate it.
Have you caught the new SEC show on Netflix? It's incredible.
No, but you know what? I'm glad that you said that, because I'm currently I just watched the latest quarterback series, and I'm now watching Drive to Survive season 7 with F1, which I absolutely love. And as soon as I get done, I've got about 4 episodes left. I'm going to watch the SEC on Netflix. I think that I got to tell you, I didn't know anything about F1 about 3 years ago. I never watched an F1 race. I couldn't have named one driver, and now I watch every race. I love it.
Yeah, it's gotten a lot of people introduced to the sport as well. I love the new SEC series because it really draws that line between pro football and college football and the culture around it. The fans, the college.
I can't wait. Someone says, why are you down on Ohio State? I'm not necessarily down on them. It is so hard to win back-to-back national championships. I know Georgia did it, and Alabama's done it, but it is so difficult. It's so difficult. And that's why I'm not picking them, just for that reason. I know they got a very good team. I didn't mean it that way. I'm just not picking them.
Got some good skill guys on the outside still. One of the best receivers in the country. All right, let's see if Clark has got it figured out. We're trying hard for you here, Clark.
Dude, I tell you what, if the Sacramento Kings try as hard as I've been trying to get this phone call to work, we're going to go 50 games plus this season. My gosh. Mystery man here for a lot of you listeners. I listen on Spotify, so I don't really call in a whole lot on my commute. So longtime listener, years and years. I appreciate you, Grant, and adopted you as family in our heart, Ryan. Better news could not have struck Sacramento in a better time. It was going to get really dark and dreary having Katie talk us through the dark years of the Sacramento era if we don't develop these players very well. But couldn't be happier to have Grant Napier back in Sacramento. That's for sure.
I appreciate it. And I will give you an A+, okay, for effort to get on the stream today and talk to us. So you get, in my book, you get a 10 or an A+, depending on what you prefer.
I appreciate that. I will call back soon. This is your day, your moment. I appreciate it. Appreciate all your callers, and look forward to talking with you too.
Thank you.
Thanks,
We've
Clark.
got an F1 question. Thoughts on Lewis Hamilton's comment on he's the problem and not the car? I would agree with that in this sense. Charles Leclerc, all right, is winning races and is very relevant, more relevant than Lewis. But Hamilton just 2 weeks ago had a great race. He has had some podiums. I just think he's in a rut right now, and I think he's super frustrated. And he's so used to winning, as what was it, seven consecutive driving championships, and he's on a new team going from Mercedes to Ferrari, and it hasn't clicked for him yet. So I just think he's so frustrated that he just wants to put the blame on himself and take it off of his team, and I think that's what he's doing. But it's to me, it can't be the car.
Yeah, I'm with you there. It amazes me how it all comes down to the driver on race day, but the amount of the team behind them and everything that goes up to that. So the pressure on the driver is unlike anything, unless you're talking about NASCAR and other motorsports.
Yeah. Hey, real quickly, Philip says I'm late. What's the news? Philip, I announced at 5 o'clock that I have accepted a job at Fox Sports Radio Sacramento, 104.7 FM, 890 AM, afternoons, Monday through Friday, 3 to 6. And I also announced that Ryan is coming with me as my producer, on-air contributor, and wingman.
Can't wait to get at it. Now, this guy might be looking for some props tonight, Grant. We'll see. See what he's doing. Zach, NBA guru, how you doing?
The only props today is giving it to you guys today. That's what it's all about. Congratulations to both you guys. It's good to have you back, Grant and Sac. You've been the voice of Sacramento, the voice of Sacramento sports since I've been alive, and it's good to hear your voice and see you back in Sacramento. And Rhino, just want to congratulate you too as well. This is it's a great step up, and it's going to be leading to bigger and better things. So appreciate you guys.
Hey, I appreciate you. How's your show going along, Zach?
It's going good. NBA Guru Show, we're growing, doing lives, just doing a little bit more NBA stuff. It's a little bit calmer, obviously, in the summer right now, but
Yeah.
just trying doing short form kind of content now, trying different things and seeing what gets more views. But we're doing it slowly. We've gotten to about 110 subscribers, so
Good.
it's slowly growing. Hopefully, we
You got
get
to
there.
walk before you can run, just like Rhino. I mean, Rhino took baby steps just a short few years ago, and look at him now. So you'll get there. Just keep plugging away, buddy.
Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, and Zach,
Thank
stay
you,
away
man.
from the V-necks and the button-ups. All right.
No, that was hilarious, man. I'll keep that in mind.
All right.
Take care.
Be well. Partner, I'm going to hand it over to you, but first I
Okay.
just want to say thank you for taking a chance on me. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to earn your trust and put on an event where we're shaving our heads. And thank you for showing me some of, if not some of, I would think, the old school ways of doing things in a new school market, in radio, in TV, internet. You can put a microphone in front of you. I told you then, I'll tell you again, I'm here to boost you up, make you successful, and I will run through a wall for anything we are doing together.
You're
So
the best,
thank you
buddy.
for the opportunity, and thanks to all of you, the compliments. Grant, I'm so happy, just like everybody else, to have you back in SAC.
Appreciate it, buddy. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Awesome. Wow. I'm so excited now that the announcement is in the rearview mirror to now put everything together and just nail it out of the park. Like I can't wait. And I really mean that. I've been, the last couple of nights, I really have not slept well, even last week, because I was so excited to announce this, and I'm so excited to start this. And wow. Well, Mr. Motorhome, Cody, is retired and living in Hawaii, Lon. And as far as other sponsors, I'm available on Fox Sports Radio Sacramento. So I'll tell you this, you're going to have people know about your business if you sponsor. That much I can assure you. And speaking of that, I talk about loyalty, right? I talk about what that means to me. It means everything to me. And I'll talk about Sunrise Landing for a moment and Blazona Development, because Dennis Blazona has been so loyal to me, who is a great man. And you talk about Sunrise Landing with these beautiful models, no Mellorews, no homeowners, adjacent to the Calusa Golf and Country Club. You go to calusasunrise.com and get all the information. And again, I talk about loyalty. Dennis ran into me at Bennett's one night and walked right up to me and said, "What can I do for you?" First thing he said to me, "Grant, hi, I'm Dennis Blazona. What can I do for you? I want to sponsor you. I want to get involved. What happened to you was so wrong and so bad, and I want to be a sponsor." And I just talked to Dennis the other day. Again, I'm big on loyalty. And that's, again, I really mean this. I'm not just making up stuff. It's the reason why I went from saying no to KSAC, Fox Sports Radio Sacramento, and I said no. Said, no, I'm not interested right now. And then a couple months later, they reached out to me again, and I was extremely comfortable with their general manager after several conversations. And some of the people that I know in the radio business spoke incredibly high positively about the general manager. And then I had a call with the owner just last week. And I was like, this is a great fit for me. It's exactly what I want. They're in line with what I want. I'm in alignment with what they want. It's got to be a fit, right? It's got to be a fit. And it's a great fit. Wow. Did it feel like 2 years since you announced this last week? Yeah, it really has. It really has. Man, I can't even begin to tell you when I said, yes, let's do this, to now, it's been unbelievable. So if the Kings play an early game, you will be on the radio? Yes, I'll be on the radio every day, Monday through Friday from 3 to 6. And then we'll be doing all of our shows with the Kings content right here on X and YouTube. So nothing's going to change. We're only going to get better. We're going to continue to grow. And you'll be along for the ride. Because listen, not everybody can listen to 3 hours of radio every day and watch our shows every day. So, I mean, you'll be going back and forth. You'll then go back and listen and watch the podcast. It's perfect. You know, it's freaking perfect. Says, Grant, when you lost your show, it was like I lost a friend. Now today it's happening again. Damn good day. I would agree with you, and thank you very much. And I'll be in studio in Sacramento on September 2nd, and that is going to be an amazing day. All right? We're going to have to start our own Grant is Back golf tournament when you get settled in. Sounds good, Zachary. How about that? The Grant is Back golf tournament. I'm in for that. Can we see it live on YouTube? No, James. My show on this format, 3 to 6 in the afternoon, is going to be audio only. And here's the other deal about that. Here's me. This is just Grant Napier talking now. Radio is radio. Radio is not TV. And I'm just not a fan of having radio with a television element to it. Like, why do you have to see me for? Like, you see me now, and you're like, okay, let me back up, all right, so I don't scare you. But the point I'm trying to make is, this here, YouTube is a visual medium. That's the medium. It's visual. Radio is not a visual medium, and yet everyone wants to turn it into a visual medium. Like, why? It's radio, right? You don't have radio play-by-play turned into television play-by-play. Gary Gerald does the game on radio. He doesn't do the game on radio with, TV. He does it on radio. The beauty of radio, which is, I love the beauty of radio. I love the power of radio. I don't want to turn it into TV. That's how I feel about it. I just love all the messages. Thank you very much. Means the world to me. Really does. Hey, I want to tell you about EDH Motors, Automotive Reimagined. David and Adam, just two guys trying to do something different and better. If you are looking to sell your vehicle, give them a call, or the email address is right there. If you're looking to purchase, go to their website, edhmotors.com, and look at everything they have to offer. Here's what's great about David and Adam at EDH Motors. If you don't find what you're looking for, no problem. No problem. They'll get it for you. And you'll take delivery at their auto lounge at the El Dorado Hills Town Center. So that means you don't go to a dealership. You're not dealing with all of that. That's EDH Motors, Automotive Reimagined. David and Adam, again, just two guys trying to do something different and better. So happy to have you on today's show. And the announcement, I'm pumped. All right? I'm pumped. Sacramento sports is back. Thank you, Jay. I appreciate that. G-Man was doing the Indy 500 for years, yes. And because of that, I got a chance to announce a lot of the Kings playoff games on radio, which was really my first love. All right? It was my first love. Turn the sprinkler systems on. Grant Napier is on fire. Oh, if you don't like that, you don't like Kings basketball. Thank you very much for the message. I love that message. Love it. My thoughts on Nick Clifford. He's the real deal. I think if he can defend, he will last in this league. Jerry thinks he should be playing 20 minutes a night off the get-go. I mean, he's certainly impressed in Summer League. He didn't do very well in the semifinal and the championship game. But, you know, again, everything's new. But he's going to be stepping up in October. You know, he's not playing in the Summer League. He's playing against NBA caliber competition. But he showed enough that he's got some tools in his toolbox. So I'm very excited for that. You know? All the loyal supporters have been here since day one, Grant. Thank you very much, Dorian. Appreciate that. Yeah, I hope Stanley calls too, right, James? Talk about how bad the Cowboys still are. That's great. I can't wait. Is it asking too much for play-by-play now? Got my phone in my hand. I'm always available, right? You never know. What did I say over the last 5 years when people asked me if I would do this or if I would do that? And what did I always say? You never know. You can't predict the future. I said, I'm keeping every door open. That's what I said. I'm keeping my door open. And if the right opportunity presents itself and the timing is right and it feels right, then I will be open to it. And that's exactly what happened with this. All right. Enough about you, Napier. Grant's rant or what? You better believe Grant's rant's not going anywhere. Not going anywhere. That is a promise. Grant's rant, not going anywhere. It's part of who I am. And I've had a lot of fun doing my rants over the year. Love it. Absolutely freaking love it. So, yeah, that's not going anywhere. Bucky says, I often drive from place to place by night. Can you imagine how happy I am driving and listening to Sacramento radio from midnight to 3 a.m. all the way along? Bucky, you're the freaking best. I love it. How about that, huh? Bucky driving through Serbia, listening to my show in Sacramento on Fox Sports Radio Sacramento. Yeah, love it. Stanley was also a big Miami college football fan. Don't remind me, please. Don't remind me. That's Marty McNeil, not McNeely, Marty McNeil. I miss Marty too, former Kings beat reporter for the Sacramento Bee. Love Marty. Love Marty. Absolutely loved him. We lost him too soon. What a great guy. Boy, I had great stories with Marty. Man. Haunted Horse, how are you? I just got here. Congratulations. Can't wait to stream it up here in Portland. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. Haunted Horse, who does shows himself. That's awesome. Baki is such a crazy Kings and Grant fan. Wow. And I don't even pay him. And he's a crazy Grant fan. I don't know what's wrong with him. Oh, I know what it is. We share the same birthday. We're both Gemini, June 18th, as is Rhino. Vladdy's doing great. I just talked to him the other day. He's doing very well. He's doing very well. Thank you. Am I doing media availability with the Kings? I don't understand what that means, other than I can tell you that Rhino will be at a lot of practices. And so media availability, Rhino will be over there getting us sound that we can use on our shows. So that will happen if that's what you mean. If that's what you mean. Finally, real sports radio is back in Sacramento, baby. I love you all. Yes, it is. Yes. Grant, you are going to make our lives as Kings fans so much more fruitful. Thank you, buddy. Driving home, finally got something to listen to. Love you all, man. Absolutely love it. Love it. I'm pumped, as you can tell. And here's something else that I'm pumped about. How good does this look, huh? Not me. I don't look good. But Grant's back in Sac. Yes. Fox Sports Radio Sacramento, 104.7 FM, 890 AM. Grant's back in Sac. I love that graphic. Love it. Freaking love it. Pumped. Hope Scott Pollard is okay. Scott's doing great. I just texted him earlier. He's doing great. Cody, we're going to give you all the information about how you can listen to the show after it's done. So don't worry, okay? It will all be there for you, and we'll let you know. Haunted Horse says, that was the cat jumping on my keyboard. No kidding. Oh, freaking love it. Oscar, talk to me, buddy. Are you happy that you didn't go to work today? Are you happy you didn't go to work? Yeah. Am I doing radio remotely, or is it like the good old times in person? I will be in Sacramento, and I will not be in Sacramento. So I will be in Sacramento, and when I'm not in Sacramento, I'll be doing it remotely. So I'll be spending a time in different places. But yeah, I'll be in Sacramento. Of course I will. I just got online. Congrats, Grant. I'm so excited you're back. Oh, boy. If you don't like that, get out of Sac. Finally, something to listen to. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. I love all these messages. Patrick says, I'm happy Oscar didn't go to work today. I'm happy too. I'm happy too. You know what else I'm happy for? All right. I'm happy for Connor with Element Mortgage, who does a great job. Someone that has tons of experience that you can trust, who has a tremendous team behind him, over 100 years of experience. Connor himself has closed hundreds of loans. Hit that QR code if you're in the market, buying a home, selling a home, all right? Or here's his number. If you don't like QR codes, give Connor with Element Mortgage a call, 916-505-1006. That's 916-505-1006. And I think I can say this, and Connor would be fine because I saw it on social media. Congratulations. He is now engaged. He just proposed to his future bride over this past weekend. And I'm happy for you. Congratulations. Congratulations, buddy. Congratulations. Grant gave me a reason to celebrate. I hope so. A Grant's back holiday. I like that, Oscar. I like it, buddy. I love it. We are Fox Sports. 3 to 6 every afternoon. I'm so pumped to have all of you on this stream. And how about Miami Sports Vibe, covering the Miami Dolphins currently? Man, I am pumped. I've been following all your work at training camp, buddy. Great job. If you're a Dolphins fan or a Heat fan or a South Florida sports fan, you got to check out my man's podcast and all of his information. He is dialed in, And I'm so happy for him. So happy for him. So happy for him. Hang on one second. There we go. Said my battery was running low and I don't want to run out of battery, right? Can't do that. I'm really happy for you. You're doing great. Keep it up. Too bad you got a head case on your team. I'm so tired of hearing about Tyreek Hill all the time. So tired of hearing about him all the time. Just go out and freaking play, would you please? Go out and play, you know? Damn, that news has me fired up, Grin. I'm super excited for you and to hear you back on air. Do what you do best, man. Let's go. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate that. My persistency and hard work paid off. Thank you. I appreciate that. And everyone else. No, my show will not be on YouTube. Right now it's radio only. Audio only, I should say. Doesn't need to be on YouTube. Okay, you can listen to it however you want. There's going to be a lot of ways to listen to my show. Sacramento Bee is fast. Already got an article on you and being back. I'm looking forward to reading it as soon as I get done with this show. I'm really looking forward to it. And don't forget, tomorrow, I'll be doing a show a little bit later. I'll do a show tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Don't forget about the King's Court with Rhino at 3 o'clock. Right here, if you don't like that. I so appreciate all of you. And again, I'm going to keep on reiterating this because it's the truth. You're the reason why I accepted this job. Because you kept on saying, we want you back, we want you back, we want you back. And it meant the world to me. And I kept thinking about it. Man, I got an audience there and we've got the channel built up. And boy, how freaking great would it be if I could have the power of live radio every day? You know? So let's wrap it up, all right? Tomorrow, 8 o'clock, all right? 8 o'clock, all right? Sorry, I'm just plugging that in. Make sure we're good. 8 o'clock tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Fox Sports Radio, Sacramento, coming your way. Grant's back, and I'm pumped to be back. Talk to you tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Thanks for joining me on this special day. Bye-bye, everybody.